So Calvin, where are we headed off to? Calvin and I are on our way to a shoot that we're doing. It's for engagement photos. Just engagement with a little bit more creativity to it, a little bit less rigid than the usual. So we'll show you, but recently Beyonce, everyone knows this, Beyonce was on the September cover of Vogue, which was insane, revolutionary for a lot of reasons. And so Erica and I talked about doing kind of a look like that, like very sheer, especially because it's like 38 degrees outside. And we're gonna like be moving around, and I only have so much powder, so you don't want to get it too cakey. You're just gonna do a super thin base, like really like just almost like naked pigments all over the skin, like nothing uber detectable, just like really healthy and chic and like a je ne sais quoi. So hopefully I'll have a little bit of footage from the shoot that we can show you, and yeah, see you later. Say bye. So just beginning this look with my Ombre Elise moisturizer and primer. This is wonderful just for creating a really smooth base, and I've been loving using it as prep lately. I also put a little bit of Fix Plus on the skin just to set everything and keep it really hydrated as well, just because we wanted to go for an uber glowing, gorgeous, bridal, sensual look, you know? For foundation, we just used the Fenty Beauty. We applied just in areas where Erica needed it, and we sheared out in other areas for a more realistic, no makeup look. If you have any acne scarring that has purple undertones or even pink undertones, you can erase that deep color with green hues because they're opposite on the color wheel. They balance each other out. So after color correcting your acne scars, you can tap a concealer on top where you color corrected, or you can use the same foundation just to help blend the color in. Remember just to tap and not sweep on top of that area, because when you sweep back and forth, it shears out the pigment. So this will just keep your product where you placed it, and it won't erase any of the work that you did previously. For the highlight, I applied golden toned illuminators to the high points of the face, so the cheekbones and the upper lip. We shot in film, so I wanted to make certain areas kind of play with the camera and the light and create a really fully sculpted look without applying a ton of product because it was such a hot day. After applying your highlight, it's always easy to see where to sculpt. I was really excited because I got to use Erica's Fenty Beauty contour stick. So just apply the contour about where your cheekbone ends. I like to do it sometimes a little bit higher for lift. I know a lot of people put the contour underneath the cheekbone, but I think that almost drags the face down, and my aim is to make clients look really youthful. Just apply along your temples as well as underneath the jawline and the chin. I really like this trick, especially when we're shooting, just because it takes a few pounds away. Okay, so moving on to eyes. I used all creamy matte concealers to begin to just sculpt. Erica wanted a no makeup look, again, kind of reminiscent of the Beyonce September cover, but with some bronzy coppery tones, so just a little bit stronger than what we saw on the cover. What I did was I took the darker concealer on the lower lash line and the upper lid to create a smoky, sexy effect. And then I went on to add this copper element with my NARS crayon in Scorpios. But as you can see throughout these scenes, Erica is losing her mind because she gets very tickled underneath her lower lash line. So these are quite funny scenes, actually.
Yeah, it's like golden, bronze, yes.
So as much as I despise trends, there is a purpose because they reintroduce or introduce new concepts. So I wanted to use a little bit of the halo eye trend, which is where you place a lighter reflective color in the center of the lid, hence the halo term. It kind of brings dimension to the eye, and in photographs it really looks so beautiful. So I added this color to her inner corners as well, just to open up her eyes and kind of create a flow to all the tones. All right, everybody, it is time for the best part. It is time for the brows. This shapes the face, it lifts it. So just start with brushing the brows up. It helps you to kind of see the shape. Then once you see the shape, you can fill in gap areas and then just lengthen the brow with short strokes where you need to. Erica doesn't necessarily need any brow product, but she did mention she wanted them just slightly thicker. So I love to gift my clients with facelifts with a brow application, and here's how. So again, start by applying really short strokes above the brow and concentrate the product more on top than on the bottom. This literally tricks the eye into thinking the brow is just a smidge higher. Unfortunately, we lost the footage for the last half of this video, so we just finished the look with a beautiful coral Chanel just tapped on the lips and a little bit on the cheeks, and then we finished by glossing both the lips and the eyelids. Serving you hydration, health, and happiness, honey. So this is your engagement shoot, yeah?
Yeah.
Where did you guys meet?
House party. It's like, why are you standing here not dancing? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're just here. She didn't want to talk to me.
I didn't want to talk to him.
Really?
I told him I was from Toronto, actually.
Yeah.
Just to get him off your back.
Like, I'm not from here.
Really?
And I said, for real, like, I'm from Moscow. I met her the day after I moved here, and I just literally, she thought I was bullshit.
Oh.
She's like, this guy's like lying to me or whatever. And
Like,
it was for real.
Oh.
I just hung around. I was like, so, like, who do you know here? I'm new here. Like, what's good? And she's like, I don't want to be in this party. Let's step outside.
Oh.
So I was like, score. Like,
yes.
Let's go. And we jump in a car and we just drive down Pembina for like 20 minutes and we just talk. And I'm telling her all this stuff about me.
Yeah.
And she's just entertaining and kind of rolling her eyes like, yeah, right. And that was the end of the night. And she had to leave. Asked for a number. I didn't have the phone. I had to got my homie's phone. I was like, give me your number.
Wow.
And I called her like 3 months later.
Wait, you waited 3 months?
Yes.
Like 2 months later.
Why did you wait that long?
Because I have to get a phone.
Oh,
and I just
okay.
moved here, so I had to go get like a license and all
Right,
this stuff.
you wanted to get yourself established before, yeah.
And I hit her up.
I had forgotten completely.
I'm like, when are you coming back to Winnipeg? And she's like, who's this?
Oh my God.
The guy
with her Winnipeg number too, yeah.
I didn't know when he coming back, and she's like, who's this? I'm like, it's me, the guy from the party. She's
Oh my
like,
God.
oh yeah, like sure, like let's meet up sometime. And I just kind of hit her up a couple more times, and she finally was like, fine, let's go sit down. And I was like, it's great that you're in Winnipeg. How often are you here? And she's like, I'm from here. And I'm like, when you said you're from Toronto, and she's like, I was just messing with you. Like, I'm not from Toronto.
Oh.
It's first date.
The rest.
Santa Monica Beach. I planned to do this at the beach because we've been there a bunch of times and it was always a great time, favorite place. And I had the ring the entire trip. I was almost caught every single day, just like being super nervous and sketchy and stuff.
Very, like the most sketchy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like, it was
And I had to convince her to go to the beach on a super cloudy day. Hardest thing ever. I told her I wanted to buy some Nike shoes and she was like, fine, let's go, because there's like a Nike outlet right by the beach. We pull up and I'm like, look, it's the beach right there, babe. Let's go. It's just right there. And she's like, fine, whatever. We get there. She's not trying to get in the sand or anything.
Yeah.
Let's just go right there. Like, we're almost there.
Yeah,
and she's like, nah,
no.
this is it. We're going to look at the water from here.
It was like rainy, cloudy. It was horrible,
And I was like, you know what, screw it. I take the ring out. And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, all like, my heart's beating super fast. And she's like, oh my God, let's go to the beach. I'm so sorry. Like, she makes me put it back, and I put it back in my pocket. We walk out there and get on my knees and ask her. That's pretty much it.